Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the finals of the Mega Man 3 Buster Only Tournament. I'm your host today, Bass Guitar Bill, and I'm trying to find our co-host today, Kyle Precise.
Peekaboo!
There he is! How's it going, Kyle?
How are you doing, Bill?
I'm doing fine, man. How's your weekend so far?
Oh, it's great. It's great. I got my EverDrive working, and
Wonderful.
I started practicing my next speed project.
Oh, good. And what's that gonna be?
Oh, it's gonna be a lot of things, all
Heck yeah.
rolled into one big thing, and I'm gonna get a world record.
I'm excited.
That's all I'm gonna say about it today.
I'm excited. I'm definitely excited. Alright, I'm gonna turn the music down just a little bit. Yeah, today has been good for me. I've been pretty excited all day. Because this is it, Kyle. This is the finals of the Buster Only Tournament.
I know it's hard to believe that this has only been going on for about a month. Seems like it's been it's just been the air we breathe for as long as I can remember. But
basically,
after this next race, or possibly two races, depending on how the cookies crumble, there will be no more Buster Only Tournament until somebody makes another one.
Until someone makes another one, then we're gonna have to find some other Mega Man game to come up with a crazy category for. We could go back to Mega Man 5 Buster Only. That was fun.
Oh, it was. That was fun. In part because there was no real pressure. And you had Baron Haynes, who was running 15 minutes faster than,
Than anyone else possibly could, yeah.
And yeah. So you just, but now in this, we've got KLM and t1redmonkey and Like God 87 and Tom and
Kyle Precise. Let's not. Don't,
Kyle Precise.
You gotta do yourself some favors, man. You've got the skills at this game too.
And Green Z Saber. I don't want to leave him out. These are all guys who have gotten a time of 55 or better in this category. And before this tournament, there were only a few people who had a time of 55 or better. So, props to everybody who competed in this tournament. I only left out a couple names there, Jaspix and S Diesel. They never made it all the way through the game, but they put in work on the 8 Robot Masters. So we were small in this tournament. We only had 8 entrants, but the work per capita was pretty high.
It wasn't a hugely populated tournament because this category is just so punishing that obviously not a lot of people are going to want to come in and be like, oh, I feel like subjecting myself to this. You have to really have that dedication to Mega Man 3 and playing it in this unorthodox manner to want to be part of the tournament, which is why it didn't get so much participation. But the matches have been nothing short of fantastic. This category, while it is probably impossible to play, I'll never know. I'm never going to play this category. Watching it is such a treat because fortunes can change at any time and you just need great skills in order to even survive unless you feel like grinding out E-Tanks, which luckily none of these two competitors we've got here today are going to be doing such things as that, I don't think.
No, it's always fun to watch a runner's first Buster Only attempt, and I've seen a few of those. I actually coached KLM in his first attempt. I watched Prizzy go through his first attempt, and Prizzy actually took out the rush jet for Wily 2. We'll see that's not necessary, and he put it away as soon as he was chastised. But when somebody does their first Buster Only, yes, they're grabbing, or they better grab a bunch of E-Tanks. They're taking stuff very slowly, and it's fun to watch, like a child, learning to walk. But today we're gonna see two high wire acrobats swinging from the trapezes.
Absolutely.
Trapezi?
Trapeziuses, I think is the actual term. Alright, I don't see a race room up. It looks like both of our competitors are still getting their practice in. Definitely don't want to rush them. This is the finals. This is the one that counts. Or if t1redmonkey loses this one, then the next one is the one that counts. Yeah,
both these guys are still pretty new. I'm not sure that they're the best at making race rooms and such. KLM has only been speedrunning for a little under a year.
That's true.
t1redmonkey, even more recent. t1redmonkey, I think, just got into it with the Mega Man 3 Any% tournament. That was 2017.
It's excellent seeing these two competitors who are brand new to the speedrunning scene. Like, I've been in the scene for about 4 years. I can't speedrun worth a damn. My Mega Man 3 any percent time is in the high 40s, I think. And to see KLM and Tired Monkey, and there were a couple other competitors I remember from the Mega Man 3 any percent tournament that I was just really impressed. It's like, oh, well, you just started speedrunning this. And already you're putting down these fantastic times.
Yeah, and Bill, you give yourself some credit. You can speedrun worth a damn, but remember, crucially, only games nobody's heard of.
That's the one. That's exactly it.
It is an honor to be commentating with the recent world record holder of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers fighting game.
That's a double world record holder, Kyle. I've got the easy and the medium world record, so don't disrespect me like that. Don't disrespect me like that.
Is there a hard
There is,
record
but
too?
it's just the enemy AI is just completely, it's garbage. It's horrible to play, and I could grind it out and probably get the world record because there's one time on the leaderboard. But I tried and I just don't want to. It's such a chore.
One technical question here, Bill.
I hear your voice super
Light is
crispy.
reporting that my voice is crispy.
Yeah,
Like,
but you're
is that
saying
a
you're
good-
hearing mine is crispy.
When you say crispy, do you mean like?
Yeah, there's lots of crackling going on.
Yeah, I'm hearing that on yours.
Huh.
So it's just Discord's fault.
Yeah, I would blame Discord.
Obviously, I'm not hearing my voice get crispy because I'm IRL here.
If you've got your own voice,
the KPC.
if you've got your own voice going into your headset, that is, that's a real expert level strat.
Yeah.
that I'm not quite doing.
No, I can't handle the lag.
All right, let's disconnect and reconnect.
We can do that.
Pardon our mess, everyone.
Yeah, Light. Let's try this.
This will surely fix everything. Oh my god. You're out of control.
So you know what else was out of control?
What's up?
You asked me how I was doing, and once the race gets started, we won't have time for this idle chit chat. But the other night, I was invited to a Street Fighter 2 rap album release party.
Interesting.
And not only was the music pretty good, but they had a Super Nintendo set up, and the guy that took me, I beat him 6 times out of 6 with Chun-Li.
Not bad. Did not know you were FGC.
That's the best part.
That's crazy.
I'm not.
Alright, I just saw that Tired Monkey signed on to Discord, so we might be seeing the race start pretty shortly.
Oh, okay. But that Mega Man 3 mashing translates well to the lightning kick.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I can imagine. You get that button mashing going. Alright, we've got both racers in the Discord saying that they're ready. So it'll be at least 15 more minutes while they make a race room and figure out how that's going on. SRL, why are you still on IRC? Get it together. Alright, let me get the extraneous UI elements off of the layout. Nope, can't do that. Streaming is hard, guys.
Yeah, it's super hard, and thank you, Bill, for coming through and handling these last few restreams. At first, you were doing it out of necessity because nobody else was available to do it, and then you were just really good at it, so...
Yeah, it turns out
So
people
you
like
kept-
people
you
like hearing me
kept the
talk.
job. Was this your first time commentating at these races?
Yeah, it was these.
Nice.
Yeah, that Buster only between, gosh, I don't even remember, it was so long ago. A while back in the semifinals or something. That was my first time commentating a race to anyone other than myself. Because oftentimes I'll commentate when I see a race. I'll be like, oh, but it'll just be like to myself.
Really?
Yeah, I don't have a lot going on like Friday nights and stuff. So you gotta
like
make your own fun.
When I was a kid, I used to watch baseball games on TV, stand on a pillow, and call balls and strikes.
Nice.
I thought I might want to be an umpire when I grew up.
I gotta practice somehow. Okay, we have to make a race room. Do you remember how to do this?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Wait, does nobody else remember how?
Okay. I got this.
I mean, I know how, but I'm just not even in there. Yeah, it's super easy. But we just, I'm sure one of them knows how to do it. They're just so in the zone. They're so focused on their practice that they don't want to risk like pulling a muscle, typing.
Oh, sure.
Dot races. Mega Man 3, 0 entry. All right, we're good. Somebody made it. Was that you, Bill?
Yeah, I did.
Goals already set. You always type dot world record or dot PB to make sure you got the category right.
Hope I got the category right. Kyle, you're not in this race. Why are you checking your PB?
I'm just checking my email.
No, you're checking. Okay.
All right, I'm out.
Dot quit. Good. I don't know if that did anything.
I don't think it does. The important thing to do is just don't enter.
Right.
If you don't enter, like if you don't physically type dot enter or dot join, the race will start without you.
Yeah.
For better or for worse.
Right. Okay, so we got two entrants. They are both in the race. Neither are readied up, but we should be going pretty soon, which means I'm going to turn my music fully off. Music today was furnished by Gerfuggery. Follow him at twitch.tv/Jorf. He's fantastic, and he makes really good music.
Yeah.
And he told me I could use his song.
Nice. Thanks, Gerfuggery. And Light God, thanks for telling me to brace myself, because this could be pretty crazy.
The race has started. I was not scrolled all the way in the IRC, so it started without me, but it's fine. We're on the move. Both runners going to
Bill,
Gemini Man
I'm
stage.
going to tell you when the runners hit the 30-second mark, okay?
What?
Right now. Okay.
Now.
Are we synced, pretty much?
Basically. You're a couple seconds ahead of me, which is gonna be just fine, I think.
Alright, so kind of like if I was racing KLM, I'm used to being ahead. Alright, both runners get the proto skip. Very nice. Let's see if they get the proto zip.
Proto skip and proto zip. I like it. KLM gets the zip pauseless, and Tired Monkey just pushes his way through the tadpole eggs. Two different strategies. Normally, if you're going to do the zip, you want to pause a little bit, which wastes a bit of time, but KLM has no need for such tactics.
Nah, he just hits it on the right frame. In any percent, you have to pause anyway, so you might as well. But
yeah, you got to switch.
Buster only, KLM's doing it the best way. Monkey realizing this isn't going to be a race decided by 1 or 2 seconds, just
Alright, as you can all tell, that the music is totally gone. I don't know why I'm explaining this. Everyone in my chat obviously knows what the music despawn is, but for anyone who doesn't, if you skip that cutscene with Proto Man, it cuts down on the lag in this room considerably because there's no music playing. The NES can only do so much.
Yep. This could be somebody's first Mega Man 3 race, Bill. You never know.
I don't know. Yeah. Well, they both made it through the hardest room in the first 8 Robos. Which is always good. You hate to see someone die in Gemini, even though it's early in the run. Well, I guess especially because it's early in the run. It's like you're already working from behind if you manage to fall in that room. And it's so easy to lose a life in that room. Luckily, neither of our runners did. KLM, very low on health. But KLM, of course, has the dodging skill that it's not a problem for him.
Wow, that is incredible.
So both runners with really, really good stages. KLM, of course, giving us all heart attacks. But that's fine. That's his prerogative. He's allowed to kill Gemini Man with only a couple healths remaining.
Yeah. Are you running the Robot Master heads?
Of course I am. I
All
totally
right.
remembered.
Anybody who doesn't know, Bill made those things. He didn't draw them.
No, they were drawn by whoever was working at Sega when Mega Man was a thing.
But he did code the HTML and the CSS that makes it possible. So, thank you, Bill.
Hey, no problem. coming into our first of the Proto Man fights, where we're mashing his king.
Yeah,
KLM shows us how it's
finishing
done.
him off very close to the right wall. That's a or at least it used to be a Franker Face Z emote in our world record holders chat. Right wall, because you can gauge how fast the fight was done, since Proto Man always follows the exact same pattern.
Yeah, he moves at the same speed, so I guess you could tell based on the distance from the wall how quickly you killed him. I gotta hang out in Fastest Chat more.
Oh, well.
Alright, KLM's coming up to one of the trickiest sections in Buster Only. Normally, at this point in the any percent run, you'd have a top spin to deal with these Paracus or a Magnet Beam. Here you got your Buster. So you go slow, and you go easy, and you don't let them knock you into the lava. It's not a costly death if it happens. No! Alright. Tired Monkey is fine.
Yes.
But he's making us think he's not fine, so neither runner dying on the really tricky sections of the first two levels. KLM going into Shadow Man with a great amount of health, Tired Monkey less so. You kind of have to hope for good luck in this boss fight, because you assume that he's going to slide at you, and you dodge the slide accordingly, because the slide does a lot of damage. So if he throws a bunch of blades, you're not going to be equipped to dodge them. Unless you're KLM, in which case you dodge the blades anyway, holy moly.
Right, we definitely got people in this tournament who can dodge blades, but generally your setup for jumping over the slide is different than your setup for jumping through blades, so...
Sure.
Makes your life a lot easier, like you said, if you get all slides. So, yeah, we're through 2 of the hardest stages, and I just want to take a moment to say that KLM, with the Gemini fight there at the end, and Monkey with the shadow section, they're showing us why these stages are so hard by almost dying. But these are our top 2 runners, so they're not actually.
Nope, they are doing just fine, and they're going on the same route for us, which makes it really convenient because we can tell who's ahead and who's behind.
KLM gets a beautiful first Needleman screen, just finishing off all those porcupines before they can do what they're doing on Tired Monkey's screen.
Rolling back and forth, shooting lagging spikes all over, hitting Tired Monkey through the platform. Not going too well. This room is trivial in any percent.
Whoa.
You get 3 lasers, beep, 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 and they're gone.
Look at the health bar differences.
Oh my gosh. This early in the stage, we're what, 15 seconds into the stage, and already such a gulf. KLM going really slowly under these needles. I think he missed a cycle there. But he does get the ladder grab, which is good for swag, if nothing else.
Let's see if he can pull off this double damage. No. Monkey will get it. The double damage boost Hammer Joe strat. Now, you do want to go a little bit slowly with that last spike, or it will impale you.
Yeah, you gotta wait a little bit. And KLM likes to shoot this Crusher down. I don't know how he does it. I'm not sure what the hitbox is there. But KLM managed to hit it, I guess, 6 times?
Yeah, it looks like it should take a lot more, but it's only 6. Monkey's doing the same thing. The first person I saw do that was Tom. But they do a ton of damage if they hit you, so
yeah,
you better be safe.
Definitely the fastest way through that room, I would think, is it faster to get hit by him or faster to kill him?
I don't know.
Because of the lag. It's probably close. But definitely the slowest strategy is to let him jump over you, which obviously doesn't take any health or mashing skill, so neither of our runners need that particular strategy. KLM finishes off with a great needle fight. Tired Monkey is just about to finish up with his really good needle fight, getting a lot of headbutts. Really good pattern here.
Okay, Monkey. Okay, Monkey.
No, he's fine.
Oh.
He's fine.
Wow, those...
I feel like if he had taken another needle hit, he would have had to, like, really reconsider his choices. But he did absolutely fine with that fight. Finished with a little tiny amount of health left, but that's what they do.
Well, yeah, that reckless first screen with the porcupines.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Put him in a bad position. Wow, that's incredible.
But Tired Monkey got a lot of headbutts, a lot of low jumps, which definitely saved him some time. Go ahead.
I just wanted to make sure everybody knows that of the 3 best Buster-only runners in the world, we have 2 of them in this race. The best one is Fast at CC, Mega Man 3 world record holder. And then both of these guys, so Fast at CC has a 45 something, both of these guys have 46s, and nobody has a 47. So these guys are really in rarefied air, and they've done this a lot, and so that's why they're able to pull these victories from the jaws of fear.
Yeah, wow, for a category that's so young and so not run very much, those times are pretty close to fastest time. They're comparable to like the Mega Man 3 any% fastest any% time. KLM's trying this single block slide, which I love. But he's missing it twice, and he's giving up on the third try. Luckily, if you do the first one, you can save yourself, which KLM had to do 2 times. So no problem there, but wow, making it exciting for us.
Yeah, and catering to your tastes.
Absolutely.
So I know you're a big fan of that single block slide.
So Tired Monkey has a pretty unremarkable Sparkman stage. He'll be going into the boss. KLM will be trying for a 3 cycle? Or do you want 4?
Yep.
Yeah.
3. And he'll get it.
He's got plenty of health, so I don't see anything stopping him. Tired Monkey wants Sparkman to land in a position where he's able to be shot more easily. Doesn't want something where he's going to have to jump. And Sparkman is not cooperating here. 2 really bad positions. This is what you want. You want him to land here on that pedestal, and then you can just lay into him with the buster shots.
Right. Certainly that's what I would want. It's probably what Monkey wants, but if your timing is really clean, it doesn't matter, because let me get this right. In Mega Man, in all the Mega Mans, the bosses have different amounts of iframes, and in Mega Man 3, they have 26 frames. So about half a second has to pass before you can get in another shot. So if your timing is clean, you just jump, shoot, jump, shoot, jump, shoot, jump, shoot.
Okay.
But I mean, I don't have clean timing like that.
No, and it's much more satisfying to just mash him down. Tired Monkey is now in Top Man stage, while his KLM is in Magnet Song, as we like to call it here.
Yeah, and I saw that, and I saw the emotes in the chat, and I realized I was talking. And
no, I'm not.
I don't know what music is happening on your stream.
I've actually got Tired Monkey's audio up.
Okay.
So we might get some songs later. I don't know.
Sure. Yeah.
We'll have to figure that out, because I know everyone loves the singing. But like sometimes you just want to commentate, you know?
Mm-hmm. Anytime something becomes expected, it can become something of a drag.
Sure.
So I don't want you to feel like you have to do this in every single Mega Man 3 Buster only race that we have after today.
Sure. but this right here, this is the finals. So we'll see.
Could be our last chance.
Yeah, it could definitely be. KLM's going up against Magnet Man. This Robot Master, almost uniquely among the Mega Man 3 Robot Masters, takes double damage to Buster, so this fight should be fairly trivial depending on the patterns he gives to KLM. Tired Monkey going over the top section, elects not to go for Fast Top. Is it called Fast Top?
Top Skip.
Top
Fast
Skip.
Top. Yeah, neither one of them went for it.
No.
It's a second. It costs about 40 seconds if you fail it. I just wanted to point out one thing about the guy on the left, KLM, his magnet fight. Generally, you break up Magnet Man's shield patterns by sliding into him, just like, there's another Robot Master in a different game like that. But what he was doing was actually very precisely just jumping in and out around his invincibility shield, which also breaks it up, but it doesn't take any damage. So that's a very advanced.
That's a tough strat.
He's not even a magnet first runner in any percent.
No, he's not.
He doesn't have to know how to do that. He doesn't have to know how to do that in top first.
He runs top first.
He has committed to Buster only.
That he certainly has. He's now on Hardman stage using one of the 2 occurrences of Rush in the first 8, because you got to bounce up here. There's no way up without using Rush, so it's not really Buster only. It's kind of Buster mostly, but I'm sure everyone understands.
Yeah, some of the classic games you can get through the 8 robots without using any Rush, but this is not one of them.
Nope. KLM's, for those monkeys in the last room, electing to mash them entirely down. You got to hit him 8 times, which is kind of a lot. There are other strategies involving hitting them no times or hitting them 4 times, but KLM, the masher that he is taking those monkeys down, taking these dozers down with just impunity, having no problems with that at all. So KLM's coming up to his third and final Breakman fight in the first 8. And this is the one on varied terrain. What's up?
The plateau.
Yeah, the plateau. He's electing to go for the health. There's not... So maybe he's thinking of speeding this Hardman fight up somewhat. We will have to see what he does. There's not a lot you can do with your Buster against Hardman to make the fight any faster. But I could be proven wrong by that. This is KLM we're talking about.
Generally, you wanna hit him at every opportunity, jump up, get a hit before he freezes the ground and whatnot. But I think what you were thinking is maybe he would actually do the any percent strat of taking body damage.
I didn't know if he was gonna take damage boost. Yeah, it doesn't look like he is.
A freeze cycle, but
he's got the health for it.
Insane.
But he doesn't need to.
Yeah, it would have worked if he had just taken the 1 body hit, but if Hardman had chained 2 body hits, as he does sometimes,
that would have been a problem, yeah. Tired Monkey right now having no real problems going through the section in any percent that you'd use the rush jet for. So seeing someone go over all these platforms, always nerve-wracking, lots of lag, lots of bullets waiting to knock you off the platform. But Tired Monkey makes it through with absolutely no issues. And now he's going to show us what a Snake Man fight looks like. Kyle, in his match against you, his Snake Man fight, I swear that Snake Man had, like, mailed him a list of the moves he was going to do, because Tired Monkey always had a bullet ready for him. It was breathtaking to watch. And his fight is going very, very well this time. Hitting most opportunities he's able to.
The fight had been fixed.
Yeah, something like that. Like he had colluded with this character in a video game. Is that why you lost, Kyle?
Yeah.
Or is it because you game over to Shadow Man the refight?
Nah, it's because Snake Man got a cut.
Oh.
A Tired Monkey's check.
Gotta pay for that snake food somehow. What am I talking about? Alright, it's Magnet Man time. I gotta sing, dude.
Snake food. Yeah, you do need to stop talking.
Yeah. It's time to sing, and I'm not gonna sing the intro bit because we gotta fight against
Not the figure. It's kind of like Won't Get Fooled Again by The Who has that false ending.
Yeah. Where they just start at the
false intro.
Essentially.
Alright, and I would just admire KLM's...
Magnet Man, he has a magnet plan, and he'll smack you with the back of his magnet hand. His stage is filled up with Yoku blocks, and his weapon is unorthodox. First you jump over pits, then you dish out the hits, until your brother quits. Jump through the floor which splits, kill all the springy guys, and all the walking eyes. Don't get demoralized, be sure to chain your sides. He attracts, he pulls you close, damage boost, then shoot him, he'll be toast, or he'll jump in, you will get the slow pattern. So Tired Monkey having a little bit of trouble in the first bit of that stage, getting kind of trapped by one of those magnet attractor things, but he seems to be doing okay now. Going over the Yoku blocks with no problem. What?
He got attracted. It was in the song.
Hey, yeah.
Yeah.
It's almost like my song directly correlates to speedrunning, because it's the only thing I can think about with this game anymore. I can't write lyrics for like how a normal person would play.
Now that I've heard that song a bunch, what I like about it the most is how you start commentary back up again in the
immediately. I was gonna do commentary in the middle, like when I was gonna take a breath.
You do that too, yeah.
But then I had to breathe.
Now, have you got it memorized now, or are you reading a list of words?
No, it's memorized.
You know, if only there was a word for a list of words to a song. Are you looking at the list of words?
Alright, we got our second to last boss kills at about the same time. So Tired Monkey is going to have to go through Hardman stage, while KLM is only going to have to go through Sparkman stage. So I think we can safely say that KLM is at least a bit ahead.
Yeah, let's think about this. Spark is shorter stage. Yep.
Yeah, Hardman, you got all the bees, you got the monkey bits, you got the big parts with the dozer. Well, okay, what?
Bees!
Yeah. Do I have a bees Franker Face Z? No, I don't, sorry.
You don't want to see the bees. All right.
You definitely don't want to see the bees, which is why we're going to see the despawns here. If you despawn the hornets before they drop their little hive, then you're doing a good thing. And if you don't, then they'll drop 5 bees, and it'll lag all over the place, and you'll be very sad.
Yeah, Monkey is very proud of his bee despawns, and he went through the first stage of Tomahawk Man stage very cleanly.
Are there bees in the first stage of Tomahawk Man? It's been a
but there are bees in.
There are bees in the stage, and they drop like bombs on you, right?
Or they're like dragonflies or something.
Yeah, they drop bombs on you. Anyway, that's a cool game that's not this one. Tired Monkey is opting for the strategy of defeating these monkeys by just avoiding them, which is, it's pretty fast. Nothing wrong with it. Another cool way is if you shoot them 4 times, they'll fall on the ground, and then they'll jump back up and hang on the ceiling again, but they won't die. It's a weird strategy. I don't know why the AI is programmed like that, but that's how I take care of them.
Well, if you were a monkey and you got shot 4 times, you'd probably get tired.
Like a tired monkey?
Like a tired monkey.
Just like a tired monkey. KLM is entering the boss door right now, whereas Tired Monkey still has the Breakman fight and the Crusher dodge and this bee despawn, which he's not gonna get. No.
Tired Monkey is entering the pit of bees.
It is kind of a little pit of bees. All right, how's KLM doing? Oh, he's got Sparkman up on the pedestal. Apparently not somewhere where you want to see him, or it's okay. I don't know what I'm talking about.
1942.
Yeah, KLM does. Whoops. That's the guy's killing.
Some spark, but.
Are you mocking me? I'm trying to fix layouts here, Kyle. I don't appreciate whatever it is you're trying to do.
Complete your sentence.
No, I already forgot what I was saying.
Alright, so here comes the easiest part of the stage for KLM. Very nice. Very nice. 2014, 2015.
What's that? They're 30 seconds apart?
Very decent 8 robos time for Tired Monkey.
They're 30 seconds apart now? Less?
Yeah, they're 30 seconds apart. Yeah, 30 seconds.
And this is Buster only, folks. Anything can happen.
Neither runner has died. Neither runner has died. That is impressive.
That is. Did KLM get the music despawn there, Kyle? I cannot hear.
Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't matter.
Okay. Can you check?
I don't know if I can.
Just real quick.
This website you sent me doesn't have sound.
Yeah, it's Twitch streams, dude. You gotta click the little button to make the sound happen. Sorry, folks. Technical difficulties.
No,
Alex
there's no little button. But here's what I did notice KLM do. He did jump off of the last opening platform instead of sliding.
Yeah.
As you know, he normally slides. Maybe he didn't get the music despawn and there was extra lag, but
Alex is saying that he did.
Got it. He got it.
So KLM is now moving into a bit of a wall, I would say, for new Buster-only runners. Woodman from Mega Man 2.
Oh my gosh, I was watching a Buster-only race from 9 months ago, and Colonel Fatso was in the chat, and he was talking about his first Mega Man 3 Buster-only attempt, and at one point he said, "And guess where it ended? Woodman." And I thought,
how can it not? Look how hard this stuff is to dodge.
Colonel Fatso got wrecked by this doofus.
No, that's true. He is a doofus. We're gonna see how much of a doofus, and it's enough of a doofus that KLM is gonna have to burn one of his E-tanks. No shame in that. This is one of the bosses you want to burn an E-tank on.
Yeah, I mean, like, I guess.
Those dodges are crazy. They're so narrow.
It's possible to just pause at key moments, and then you don't take any damage, and you don't have to use an E-tank. And there's shame in that. People will judge you for that, too. So.
For sure. But KLM wasn't doing the pausing. He was just going for it.
I know.
He's a wild man. Tired Monkey is also moving through the stage, getting these despawns of these electric columns. You want to save your health for the boss of the stage, because, yeah, it's Quick Man. It's the other wall. It's the other terrifying boss from the Doc Robots. KLM's going to go into Heat Man. He's got very good strategies for that. You want to hit him twice per cycle. You know, once before he shoots the fire and once after. So, depending on how often KLM does that and what sort of RNG Heat Man's going to give him, is going to determine how fast this fight's going to go. Tired Monkey, on the other hand, is going to have to dodge Quick Man himself and try to get hit by the boomerangs. because boomerangs do 2 damage and put you in iframes, and Quickman himself does 8 damage. And he also puts you in iframes, but he'll also put you in traction. Tired Monkey with the fancy freaking footwork over here.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Does a full circle jump into a boomerang to get into iframes. Not a happy ending, but
no.
Quite a show along the way. I stopped watching KLM, but he was getting several double hits on Heatman.
I kind of stopped watching KLM too, because at this point I just kind of expect him to consistently get the double hits.
Like once he was a little early and the first shot went through him.
Yep.
He did get a lot of double hits. Monkey's having a great second fight.
Yeah, Monkey's got full health, or he had full health when he started, and full confidence for sure. Wow, yeah, just kind of killing this. No, Monkey, don't do this to us.
Yeah. All right.
Oh boy, that almost turned into a commentator's curse from hell itself.
Good job, Monkey. Yeah, Quickman's body does 8 damage, so it's very easy to die, even if you just need to get a couple hits in, and it looks like you have a lot of health.
Yeah, 4 hits and it's over. I would love to sing Shadow Man, but Tired Monkey got the music despawn. Rats! Aww. And now I just can't. Which is a shame.
He's living in the shadows.
You're doing the acapella thing. All right. That's a new that's a new style, I would say.
Ooh, look at those tadpoles.
KLM trying to get 3 tadpoles spawned here. That way when you shoot eggs, no more tadpoles spawn and kind of get in the way of your buster shots. That was a pretty textbook tadpole room, I would say. It doesn't get much better than that. We got both competitors using Rockman 3 today?
I probably...
Going with probably.
KLM is definitely using Rockman 3. You can tell that because Flashman is sending out a single pellet instead of a whole array of them when he freezes you.
And additionally, he doesn't freeze you for as long, which makes this fight considerably easier and faster.
I'm told.
I would go with easier and faster. Yeah, you wouldn't know, Kyle, because you're still playing on Mega Man 3, which is fine. Which is fine. We need someone representing the United States of America.
Yeah, we do.
KLM's now on the second part of the stage. He's got pretty low health, I would say, for these damage boosts he's going to have to do. He's going to have to take another hit, and yeah, I guess he can. He specifically took the hit from the rocket. No!
Let's see if Tired Monkey... Okay, so Tired Monkey was saving that E-Tank for Doc Wood. Now Monkey has 1 E-Tank still. He did not burn one on Quickman. Okay, will he finish Doc Wood without taking more damage? No, he will not.
No.
If he only has 1 health, you can shoot him before the leaves hit you, but...
Yeah, that timing's got to be so tricky. But KLM took a death at the damage boost section in Doc Gemini.
Monkey needs to get some momentum going. He just took 2 hammers to the face from the same Joe.
This is one of the riskiest rooms in the... Was that a slide over that pit? That looked like a slide over that pit.
Almost got knocked off twice, and he also slid over the pit, which is a sub-pixel dependent thing. You can't count on that.
Monkey, I'm not totally sure what sort of deep voodoo you're using, but you are going to make it into Heatman with 2 health remaining.
Jeez.
Is he going to go for the perfect fight, or is he just going to try to get hit really quick?
Oh my god.
KLM on the other hand...
perfect fight and then you fail, you've lost a minute.
Then you lose all that time. He's going for it. He's actually doing it. KLM on the other hand is in the Bubble Man fight.
Good.
Okay.
Good, Monkey.
KLM's got a decent amount of health.
What you meant to do, but that's probably the best thing for you. Especially if KLM can't make it through this bubble fight. But, of course, KLM makes it through the bubble.
Yeah, it was close, because Bubble Man's very unpredictable. He can do all kinds of stuff, and even if you go in there with a decent amount of health, sometimes he just will not play ball, and he'll smack you around. That did not happen this time.
Real quick.
Go.
I'll tell you about this after this first screen of Doc Spark. Alright, True Blue. Fair enough. So, real quick, at this Street Fighter 2 rap album release party the other night, the DJ played a mashup of Bubble Bobble and I Like Big Butts and I Cannot Lie, which contains a line about a bubble. And then he dropped the Bubble Man theme.
Damn.
It was incredible.
That's intense. Now, you should all be hearing that song on your speakers right now, and if not, that just means we're having more technical issues. Sorry, folks. Love to play this cool song for you. But Tired Monkey does finish Heat Man right as KLM is going into Metal Man. Tired Monkey choosing Needle. Is Needle the longest of the Doc Robot stages?
Needle is the longest of the Doc Robot stages in any percent. Now, I don't know if some of the boss battles take longer.
Oh, true. Yeah, because Crash is pretty quick.
The space you have to traverse is the longest.
It's just really long. Yeah.
Doing this
KLM seems to be having a pretty slow Metal Man fight. Not getting as many hits as I'm sure he would want to. But his health is just fine.
He's throwing a lot of the hits over his head, under his feet. It's a curious fight. Not too scary, but like you said, you can waste a lot of time if you get off rhythm.
Yeah. So Tired Monkey coming to Airman, one of my least favorite Doc Robots to face, for sure, and I'm sure doubly so Buster only. Well, he's weak to Buster, so yeah, it's probably still bad actually. He's gonna throw these Blugles at you because they look like the snack food, Bugles, but they're blue.
That one Bluegill just sat on top of Tired Monkey for way longer than I thought. It didn't go anywhere.
It didn't go anywhere. I don't understand.
It just sat there and waited for Tired Monkey to remember which button to press to shoot.
Tired Monkey with the slides.
Dead.
That's an interesting technique. So what Tired Monkey's going to be doing here is riding the Rush Jet along the top of the screen, because it uses less rush energy and it makes it less likely you're going to be hit by something. So KLM is showing us how he does Quick Man. Lots of lightning fast slides right at the last second.
No body hit, please. No body hit.
We need not a body hit right here.
Okay.
Holy moly.
So now would be a good time to remind everybody that KLM is in a loser's bracket because he lost a race to Tired Monkey. So KLM needs to not only win this race, but then win again right after this if he's going to be our champion. Tired Monkey only needs to win one because he hasn't lost yet in this tournament.
Who was it who put KLM into the loser's bracket? Was it Tired Monkey himself?
It was Tired Monkey.
Does that mean that this is a bit of a grudge match, I would say?
It's a grudge match, it's a rematch. Yep.
Climactic match here, but we're gonna see Tired Monkey going up against Crashman, who is weak to Buster and not worth talking about, I guess.
Yeah, it's four body damage, 4 bomb damage, not a hard time.
And he's just not gonna hit you.
Pretty easy to manipulate where the bombs go. But yeah, that's the sort of thing that happens when you have 5 people in your final bracket.
That's okay. That's a decent.
You get some repeats.
Alright, so Tired Monkey is moving on to his last dock stage. That would be Gemini. Certainly not one I'd like to save for last. This first room is really just a lot of stuff flying at you, much like Gemini's first room in any percent.
The 14th best Mega Man 3 runner in the world at this time, Casio III, told me...
Told you?
That about 50% of his PBs had a death in a hole on this screen.
Yeah. That's,
oh my gosh,
that's highly unsurprising. So, right, of course, as you said that, you monster. Tired Monkey managed to slip and slide and fall right down a hole. Like I said, definitely not an easy stage.
Get back to my baby.
Now that's just rude. I think you know that. Can't work under these conditions. My eye, this is insane. Can't believe this. Okay, so Tired Monkey is going to be making his way through the tadpole eggs as KLM makes his way through the Kyle Precise official Shadow Blade section. I guess we can call that.
Yep. Shadow Blade.
Tired Monkey, for the first half of this room, gets 3 tadpoles spawned on. The second one has a little bit of trouble. They're serious tech. You gotta have very precise mashing skills and aiming skills in order to get those things going the way you want. But as Tired Monkey is moving into his first Doc Robot boss room, KLM is making his way to the second.
Monkey has 27 health, that's good. And he's very good at jumping over Doc Flash, so... fine. I do wonder how many extra lives he has.
Yeah, I don't recall him picking up an extra one. I saw KLM get an extra life from Mega Man 5 reference, as we like to call them. But I didn't see if Tired Monkey got any. So we'll see what he does
he has one
here.
life, one extra life. Nice, okay.
Okay, because he does not have enough health to make it through. Yes, he does. Okay, he definitely does, and I believe in him, and I'm gonna do my best not to commentate his cursing.
Are you sure?
No, man. No, man, look at this!
Okay, so it looks like it looks like the missiles do 2 damage. Okay, and those guys do
wow.
2 damage. So he is either
masterful.
Lucky, or he's just, you know, he knows exactly how much damage everything does.
Yep, he counted.
But now he needs
he
to
did
not
the
take a hit
calculation.
because the checkpoint is way back there.
Yep, so he's gonna make it into Bubble Man. He's gonna make it into Bubble Man and kill himself immediately.
Oh my god. And you saw him playing things a little bit safe up there, and that's when anybody who's been in a race knows that when you start to play safe, like so safe that you've never played that way before, that's when you can run into trouble. But he doesn't run into trouble, he runs into Bubble, specifically the spikes at the top of Bubble's ceiling.
Yep. Definitely an intentional death, folks, nothing accidental here.
Yeah, but now he has 0 lives, so...
Might see an early game over in Dr. Wily, I would think.
I don't think so. Like, I was thinking the same thing, because, yeah, then you can get that extra E-Tank, because it respawns.
Yep.
But that's a huge time loss.
That is.
Considering what this is.
Yeah, Wily 1 is not an easy stage to take a death in. You have to get past 2 of those top dudes and make your way to the spikes. I don't have a time estimate, but... we will see. We will see what strategy Tired Monkey chooses to pursue. Maybe he'll try dying to Breakman. It's unlikely.
Yeah, no.
It's unlikely, though, as you can tell by my co-host's rudeness.
Oh my God, KLM goes True Blue, gets it first try. God bless you, KLM.
Oh, perfect stuff. It's possible. It's totally legal, allowed by the rules, to rush jet over that guy at the top of the ledge. But it's less True Blue, and he jumps. Oh wow.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. No safety net.
No safety platform. He just jumps out of that slide like it's no big thing. KLM is now going against the Turtles. Need 3 hits on each of these guys, and then the Turtle Maker explodes.
So, yeah. So, and thank you, Bill, for pointing out in past broadcasts that makes no sense.
It has baffled me from day one, Kyle.
Because I'd never thought of it. But before Tired Monkey does this, I want to point out that he is not going to take an intentional death. And here's why. Not only is this the same guy that tried to do the Heatman fight with 2 health, but also, the Wily stages are short. This one that KLM is going into has no checkpoint, so a death is like a game over anyway. So Monkey's just gonna go for it, and if he dies, he dies.
Okay.
Now, he just needs to not take a death at the end of the refights. That would be bad.
No, definitely don't want that to happen. KLM is going to make it to one of the trickier sections where you think, oh, well, I need Rush Jet here. This is going to be one of those times.
About that.
Or the Hornet is going to drop bees, and you're just going to be hit by the bees, and they're going to knock you over the pit, and then you're going to wait for the bees to come to you. They're going to hit you again, and they're just going to keep damaging you and almost destroying you until you can make it to the end of the stage. This is Buster mostly. This is Buster only, folks.
Did you just say the Hornet drops bees?
Yeah, that's what I call them. I call the big bees Hornets, and I call the little bees bees.
So,
that's my nomenclature. I'm sorry, I don't know the original Japanese terminology for them, Kyle.
Oh, I don't either. I'm not a snubster, but I always thought that it was like a mother bee dropping her children, that letting them learn to fly. You're presenting a kidnapping situation.
No, this is like an Insect Kingdom, like a team-up situation, like sending in squads. It's like paratroopers.
Okay.
Yushinitagawa is pointing out in chat that the proper Japanese term for bees is bizu, and I don't know enough Japanese to correct him, so we'll go with that.
As in Ramona and Bizu?
I don't get that reference, but yes, absolutely.
Shoutouts to Beverly Cleary.
Shoutouts to Beverly Clear. Shoutouts to KLM for getting the 4 cycle.
Dude, he gets a gold Yellow Devil. Not only does he get a gold Yellow Devil, he is 9 seconds off from PB pace.
Well, Tired Monkey, there's not much you could have done with this race, man. KLM
just got a PB of 20 or so seconds last night.
KLM is playing like KLM does. That is to say, completely, just almost untouchably.
But
Yep.
Can he kill it?
No, I guess
Twice.
not. Can he do it twice? You know, and we know he's lost to Tired Monkey before. It could happen again. We will just have to find out, and you will all just have to stick around for race 2 if it happens. Not guaranteeing that it will.
Yeah, let's not jinx KLM here.
No, absolutely not.
But oh, that was an E-tank. Okay.
Yep.
Nice.
You want to be nice and full of energy for this fight, 'cause it's the Yellow Devil. If you ever played Mega Man 1 or Mega Man 3, you know that you're in for a hard time. KLM's trademark on this fight, the clones, is a 1 cycle. Let's see if he can do it.
Really, really, really close.
Very close. The mashing required is just absolutely unfathomable.
He's the only one who does it.
Yep. No one else gets 1 cycles with any sort of regularity. And KLM
I don't know
gets
if anybody
them.
else has done it.
Oh, like ever?
Yeah.
Someone's got to, you know? Well, I don't know.
They don't.
Maybe
really.
Maybe not in a run. And folks, this is why KLM is the #1 seed.
Yeah.
He's got the skills to pay the bills. That's all there is to it.
Yeah, because I theorized it, and I did it at like 75 or 80% speed on an emulator. And then KLM actually did it, and I asked Fasta, I said, hey, this is a thing. And he said, I always thought it might be a thing.
He thought it could be a thing.
He had never done it or tried
Holy
it.
moly.
So yeah, as far as we know, KLM's the only one. Darko could probably do it, Jetfix. Darko could probably do it.
Metal Low is complaining that no one got a 1 cycle on the Yellow Devil, and that's something the runner should really be disappointed about in themselves. If they were playing any percent, get out of here with that any percent strategy stuff, Metal Low.
Yo, shoutouts to Metalo. I was watching his Mega Man 2 Buster Only run today, and I learned how to do the heat zips in the Heatman stage. The little itty bitty zips. Thanks, man. Still trying to learn the bubble zip.
You don't have to learn Mega Man 2, Kyle. No one's making you play it.
It's so normal. It's so unstressful.
Anyway, we've got Tired Monkey making his way through Wily 3 as KLM is taking on the refights methodically, a 1-by-1, and missing his jump there, but that's fine. No one saw that.
But hear me out, okay? In the later Mega Mans, I can't play the later Mega Mans 4, 5, and 6 because it's like, am I charging or am I sliding? Like, I can't do them both at the same time.
First of all, it's Mega Men, and second of all,
you don't have to do either of those things. Alright, come on, Monkey.
Tired Monkey takes an unlucky hit, and knocks him out what could have been a 2 cycle, I would say. But
you gotta find the real one.
He does get the 3. Yeah, it's, okay, I should specify with that fight, the first iteration... the first iteration, holy... Like God, why would you even say that, man?
My God.
The first iteration, the clone, the real Mega Man is always on top. And the second and third and fourth and whatever times, it's random. Like God saying no soft lock, because KLM very recently soft locked against the refight against Hardman. I don't really know what caused it. It was wild, it was wacky, it happened, and it didn't happen this time. And it's not going to happen to Tired Monkey.
And it's not going to happen against Gemini Man either.
No. It is also possible to, as Kyle well knows, it's possible to soft lock against Gemini Man. Well, it's not possible if you keep taking the big freaking football tackles from Gemini Man.
Just a reminder, Top Man is on roller skates. I had forgotten about that.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, look at him.
That's a fun little stunt. I guess he is spinning in place, yeah. No, this isn't good, this isn't good. That jump! That jump wasn't enough. KLM recognized it, pulled into his pause menu, and dropped that E-tank real quick. His reaction speed is off of the charts, everyone. That's a dodge you're not gonna see. That's a dodge they won't show you before 8 o'clock on broadcast TV networks. That was filthy. Oh. That's the highlight of this match for me so far, unless something really crazy happens on the Wily machine, like he beats him in one jump.
Wow.
I don't know what we're gonna see. I don't know what we're gonna see that's gonna compare to that Potman fight. Wow. KLM is using his second to last E-tank against Shadow Man because Shadow Man's getting all bladey as he does. And of course, after he uses the E-tank, Shadow Man's got nothing but slides. Isn't that always the way?
Okay. Best part. Best part.
Nope, not yet. We got first make sure the Tired Monkey doesn't get the mystery ghost soft lock.
I ain't afraid of a mystery ghost soft lock. So this fight here with the Wily machine, there is a lot of lag. You can see it's a massive sprite, and so if you ever try this fight if you try this fight blind, it doesn't matter how many E-tanks you have, you are probably not going to win. So, I was very happy when I found a visual cue that allowed me to get 3 hits pretty consistently, but these guys can, look at this, they can get 2 jumps, or they're so close that their 3 bullets all hit, and then they can fire more bullets in the same jump, which is just insane to me.
Yeah, Kyle Precise does a nice sort of little strategy where he waits until the pin goes in, he stays far, far away, so that he's not at any sort of risk. Yep. KLM smacks his head into the glass dome, and then fires just about 10 million shots at the good doctor. Didn't quite work out for him that time. He did forget to jump, which is crucial if you're trying to hit this enemy.
Or maybe he even remembered to jump, but the game lagged in the same frame he pushed jump, and so it ate his input.
That's entirely possible. That is a classic problem with Mega Man, specifically Mega Man 3.
Hey, KLM, what the...
KLM is not... I don't think he wanted to do that. Now he doesn't have any E-tanks.
Does he not have... Did he use his last E-tank?
Was that the... Man, I don't know. It's the 0 and 1 thing.
If he can... hello? What the...
More technical difficulties, everybody. That's a game over by Tired Monkey, which means he's going to have to do the refights again, and by do the refights again, I mean, yes, he is going back into the refights, and he's not just going to forfeit here. This was an unfortunate 20 seconds for sure.
He is going to forfeit.
Monkey forfeit?
No, I mean,
Yep, he did. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
So Tired Monkey...
He's got to go shake this off. Oh my god.
Wow.
I mean, that's what I was saying. You have 0 lives. 1 death to a Robot Master will kill you. And if he could have taken a little spark from Sparkman, which does 2 damage, but the big spark
but he
does
took a big
4
one.
Damage.
I still think he made the right play here in not getting the game over. It just didn't work out.
Yeah.
It just didn't work out.
Absolutely.
The RNG turned out, unfortunately. As you can see, KLM is taking a much more, much more easygoing, much more sort of consistent strategy for taking out Dr. Wily here.
Wow, that was special. I mean, normally I only throw things when it's me, but that 1-2 punch of the Wily machine death and the Sparkman came over, I chucked my pen.
Never want to see that.
Yeah, just Monkey, just shake that off. And here's the loss for us. Monkey also has a really good machine fight. And we didn't get to see that.
And we don't get to see that one. Okay, so Jaspix and LightGod are pointing out in chat that this is not the end. This is Tired Monkey's first loss in the tournament.
The best is ready to begin.
That's a GG for KLM, who gets a casual sub 48.
What is the time? What's the race spot time for KLM?
We've got KLM with a 47:53.
That's the race spot time.
Yes.
And Tired Monkey forfeit, correct?
Forfeit from the race.
So 999. 99999. Yeah. Okay. All right. This is like when you beat Dr. Wily and then you have to beat the second Dr. Wily. Check out this bracket, guys.
Oh, I gotta put the bracket up. Hang on. I have a thing labeled bracket. It doesn't point to anything. Technical. Oh, frick, that's wrong. I did the wrong thing, guys. Okay, so it's MM3BO. Alright, got something resembling a bracket up. Shit, that's wrong. Sorry for cussing, everyone. I know this is a family-friendly stream.
Automod is disappointed.
Mega Man 3 Buster Only Tournament. Yes, how about you go to that one instead of not? Alright, we got the bracket up on stream.
All right.
So this is what it all comes down to, folks. This is one win by either competitor here, and that's the win of the tournament. We've seen KLM defeated by Tired Monkey before, and we've seen Tired Monkey defeated by KLM before. And now it all comes down to this.
And we've seen both of them defeat a whole lot of other people.
We have. What was it? Tired Monkey defeated Tom in the inaugural round. And then knocked KLM into the loser's bracket, where he proceeded to take out Light God and your own self, Kyle.
Yep.
And you, of course, were put there by Tired Monkey in the semifinals, sent you to the loser's round. Tired Monkey advanced to the finals with a run that ended in tragedy. I think we can call that one tragedy.
With the one that just happened?
That's the one.
Yeah, so I just want to point out Tired Monkey, because he never put together an 8 robots time that was super duper fast. He was seeded 4th going into the final, which meant he had to do an extra race at the beginning.
Oh, that's why he ended up there. Okay.
He had 1, 2, 3. He's had 4 races now, 4 full game races, and then he had 3 8 robos races. This is his first time. Actually, it's not his first time losing, because he was in the same group as KLM in the 8 robot section, and he did lose to KLM there. So yeah, KLM is the only person who can beat Tired Monkey. He's done it a couple times now, but Tired Monkey has beaten him. Whew.
Yeah, this one could go either way, and the runners are going to chill for a little while, because you don't do a run like Buster Only. You don't do 2 finals matches back-to-back. That's absurd. So we're gonna give them a little while to recover, and then we will we'll finish this tournament up, and it'll be done. It'll be over, and we'll see who's the champ.
Yeah, I'm gonna make like Tazon Day and step away from the mic for a little bit.
All right. Well, you might not have too long. Tired Monkey is saying I'm ready, anyways, which is amazing that he's ready to start going again. So we'll see what KLM. We'll see what KLM says.
Time to rest.
Yeah, I guess he did.
Rest. Yeah, I'll be right back.
Okay. Alright, so we've got KLM in the race room, and Tired Monkey also in the race room. Looks like we're going to be seeing another very quick rematch, which means I gotta get these robot heads back on screen. Gah. Okay.
All right.
Welcome back.
Whew. So I was a little bit ahead of you. Is that correct?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Sorry about that. I will try to restrain myself a little bit.
No, it worked.
It
worked. It was fine.
Thanks to the small crew of people who have been around for these races, followed us from channel to channel. We appreciate that. It's a niche category, both to run and to watch, but we've had a few very passionate individuals putting a lot of time into it, and we appreciate that people have been watching and cheering us on.
Yeah, I definitely appreciate everyone who's participated in the tournament, everyone who's watched the tournament. It's been a wild time. I have not been doing any commentary, before commentating these races, and it's a very welcoming community, and the run is just, it's so good to watch. It's really very exciting, and everyone who runs this category should be very proud of themselves, because I could never do stuff like this. Let's see, we've got some guy in chat, KLM1187. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. He's recommending I come into the race, but that's a stupid suggestion from a stupid person, so I'm just gonna ignore it. That's fine, right?
That's my hip hop name.
Sorry, a bee flew in my room. I got really scared. That was that noise.
KLM1187.
All right,
rhymes to make you dizzy.
Whoa.
Okay.
All right, race will begin in 10 seconds. I can actually count it down this time, but I'm not going to because the time is not going to be, factoring in stream delay. It's going to be 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Freaking event. It's gotta. All right. At least there we go. Okay.
All right, Gemini again.
Yeah, hopefully we'll see the same routes from everyone so we can just replay our old commentary.
Yeah. Rewind that.
Me and you can do another ROM hack race while we're replaying that commentary.
Yeah, now that this tournament is over, I am looking forward to some ROM hack races.
That'll be good times. I'll try not to forfeit any.
Same. All right.
Tired Monkey having a bit of trouble with some of these penguins, because the penguins are jerks.
But KLM has some trouble with some jumps because he can't jump. Ooh. So they finished the first screen in synchronized.
In synchronicity.
I was gonna say that, but synchronicity has so much baggage attached to it. Shoutouts to Carl Jung. Both of them getting the pauseless zip. yeah, but if you look at the cover of Synchronicity, Sting is holding a copy of the book by Carl Gustav Jung.
Guys, this is your Mega Man 3 Buster Only commentary with special references to Jungian philosophy and 80s pop bands. KLM turned his back and didn't really make any progress there for a while because you want to get hit by the penguins. They don't do as much damage as the glitched ass. I guess they're penguins too in real life. You want to get hit by the little penguins and not the huge, grotesque monster machines.
Is that the Japanese name? Is that the official Capcom name of the glitched penguin?
Damn, I have no idea what I just said.
Where is Mega Man?
But both runners fall off the platforms at the exact same time. So good sync, good coordination by these two runners.
You know what? They fell in the water at the same time. They were synchronized.
I'm leaving this call. Bye. No, I'm just kidding. I've killed Kyle. This is a shame.
Much like the Mega Man's on screen, my coffee just went down the wrong way.
So you can see the lag here is now much, much more intense and oppressive, and that's a result of the music. That's because the music is up. If you get the music skipped, then you don't have any songs here. But if you fall in the water, like I said last race, it's really lucky neither racer fell in the water, then you're going to get a lot less lag.
These Gemini fights are going to be super free. Unless one of them tries to do the fast fight. So each Gemini man has his own iframe, so it's possible to stand in the middle and just go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, shooting them. But it's hard, very hard to do. And you can take a lot of hits, which is why I thought somebody might do it since they had full health. But nope, they didn't. But, wow.
Now, Gemini First used to be kind of the preferred method of doing any percent runs. I know Checkers was one runner who used to pull off Gemini First runs, but now it's kind of fallen out of favor in comparison to Top Man and Magnet Man First during any percent. So you don't, like, neither of these runners have a lot of experience going Gemini First in any percent. Does Tired Monkey do Gemini First in his normal runs? I forget if that's him.
I'm not sure what he does.
That might actually be him.
I don't know if he does Magnet or Top.
Okay.
But
either way,
KLM started with Magnet and switched to Top.
Yeah, that's the normal progression.
I didn't know any better. It's fun. You get Gemini out of the way at the beginning. That's a major selling point.
Yeah, sure.
Wow.
So we're going to see two synchronized Brakeman fights here.
Right wall. Middle wall.
This is one of my favorite screens in this game to watch. Because you shoot early enough, you kill things before they get on screen and have time to lag. So you see KLM shooting at stuff that has not appeared yet, and missing it. That's unfortunate. But when the screen is done perfectly, it looks really good. And KLM's making it look really good. He has recovered nicely. And
this
indeed,
screen is actually pretty hard too, because these jumpers, they're called shoes by most people. They have very small hitboxes, and their hitboxes expand when they leap, but KLM actually shooting some of them in their itty-bitty unleapt pre-leap hitboxes.
No, unleapt. You should have gone with unleapt. I like that one better. Shoes can also jump either small or big, so you can't really predict what they're going to do.
True. High or low. And then these para shoes, both runners making it through there safely. So look, now I've jinxed the next race for both of these runners for that screen.
Yep. Yes, you have.
When they both, soft lock in this race. Well, I guess even if they both soft lock, they can password back. Yeah.
I don't know what we would do there.
Yeah, that's what
we'd have to consult the rulebook for sure on that one.
That's the precedent.
We'd have to call the president? I'm confused. It's funny because the two words sound similar. Both runners beat Shadow Man.
It's funny turning a Z into a S. I was watching Cool Kids Buster Only Mega Man 1 run today, and he was talking about how a Buster Only strat might be the new strat for Syphilis.
Syphilis!
Whoa!
Wonderful.
My beloved category almost sounds like a venereal disease.
No. Now I am actually leaving the call. Bye, Kyle. You're not allowed to talk about STDs during the commentary. This is what I have to put up with, folks.
Tired Monkey having a much better Needle Man than he had last time.
Yeah, he burned right through that room. But so did KLM, so he didn't really gain anything from it. KLM is able to kill the prissy dragonfly pretty consistently, right? Or dodge it anyway?
I don't know, but you're absolutely right. The whole thing about the prissy dragonfly, most people in any percent will take damage like Monkey just did. But Prissy can actually manipulate them so that he doesn't have to take damage. He actually outruns the fly.
Yeah, KLM did the same. He did not actually get smacked by that dragonfly.
Nice. Man, okay, Monkey, please do the double D boost in this Joe section. Yes. Yeah, dang it.
Oh.
He makes the hit at the end. That was really, really close.
Is that a Tired Monkey characteristic strategy? I've seen him do that before, and it's like, it's so wild when it goes right.
I don't know, man.
When he gets out of the way. Okay, you don't know. I forgot you don't watch this game.
I figured it out, and I shared it with Pasta. Like,
okay.
Yay, Pasta, look at me. And like normally it happens with that. He said, oh yeah, that's my strat from a different version of the game, like Wily Wars or something.
Huh.
There's nothing new under the sun. Well,
no, I guess not. Tired Monkey's fairly low on health here. He's gonna want to watch out. Last needle fight for him was very, very close. Let's hope this one doesn't fall on the other side of the knife's edge.
Wow.
And of course it doesn't. Tired Monkey has too much skill.
2 low health needle fights, looking like Light God up in this. Nice job. Wow.
Alright, chat is getting really disgusting. I'm gonna ban all of you.
Yeah, seriously. Well, wait, time out, then we won't have anybody. We won't have any of you.
Well, sorry folks, you knew the risks.
But
I'm not using protection! Anyway. So we're gonna see our route divergence here. Between the spark and the top. I think our times are a little bit closer this time around. Does that make sense? I'm trying to remember what happened last race. It was so long ago. It was an entire hour ago.
Yeah, this is they're closer out of the first 3 stages than they were last time. Last time it was 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Or was it 30? No, it was 30 seconds.
No, it was 30 seconds eventually.
30 seconds after the 8 robots.
After 8.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I'm not actually gonna ban any of you guys. I love you all. You're like my children. Jesus,
that was my fault.
What am I saying? Yeah, it is your fault, Kyle.
Wait, was that another procreation joke? Oh my god, Bill.
Oh, fuck. Alright, well, I said the F word. You're a bad influence on me. KLM kills the cat in 2 jumps because he's Superman, essentially. You have to hit the cat 10 times?
10 times, yep.
And he makes it in 3 jumps this time. And that's entirely due to his mashing. Oh, he's not doing the single block slides. Wow. Well, all I can say about that is he learns from past experience. That's fine. Tired Monkey's gonna destroy this junk block right here. And he had already destroyed it by the time I started talking about it. But what that does, it greatly reduces lag in that screen. Otherwise, everything slows down. Once you have 3 junk blocks, 2 is apparently fine. 3 is just too much. So both going into the boss at very similar times. We'll see if KLM can get a 3 cycle here, and we'll see how good Sparkman is to Mr. Monkey. KLM, of course, gets the 3 cycle top pretty effortlessly. And Monkey gets this opportunity to just make it rain. But no, in a bad way, I guess.
He gets that last jump, exhibiting that strong toe.
He does get that really good toe, yeah.
On the top so that he doesn't have to jump up there after the orbs from Sparkman's death have left the screen.
Yeah, a little bit of the meta about Mega Man is when you kill a boss, you want to be as close to the center of the arena as possible, because Mega Man's going to walk there, and he is going to walk nice and slow. You have the option of getting there before that, and then he has to walk less far, and you save time. It's lovely.
In some of the later Mega Mans, you can actually walk after the Robot Master is dead, but that is not the case in Mega Man 3.
Those are even trickier, because in some of those games you have to align yourself right in the middle, because it gets a little bit of a cutscene skip, so you gotta be on the right pixel. So it's a little, it's a little forgiving in this game. KLM's making his way through Magnet Man. A pretty simple stage for sure. I bet you most people who start this game trying to speedrun it do Magnet first. It does have the Yoku blocks, which, I guess if you do it as your first stage, it makes you practice doing Yoku blocks. Tired Monkey, meanwhile, having problems with these dozers. This is definitely one of the laggier parts of the game, having a couple dozers on screen at once, plus a few power-ups. But he makes it through with, let's call it minimal damage.
They are like Duplo Yoku blocks, so if you compare it to the Yoku block sections in, say, Heat Man from Mega Man 2 or Ice Man from Mega Man 1, they're pretty gentle.
Sure, or like anything from Rockman and Forte.
Yeah, or Yoku Man stage.
Or Yoku Man stage, okay.
If we really want to...
That's right.
Go for the nuclear option.
Tired Monkey's going for that health up there, which is doesn't take too long to grab, and you don't want to risk dying to Top Man. There's no reason to die to Top Man. But he is gonna hit you every cycle. Tired Monkey's going very quickly across these tops, but not doing the fast top or the top skip or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Sorry, Jaspix, I don't have a bot set up because I'm lazy. But the runners are...
Lazy. This is the guy that made the robot heads and probably brought in a bunch of emotes. Let's see, what have we got here? Let's see if we got the best one. Yeah.
Yeah. Bustin' makes me feel good, as they say. So Tired Monkey finishes up top man with 4 cycles, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Ray Parker Jr.
Yeah. Here with Ghostbusters.
I can only, in Jaspix, I can now only enjoy that music video when it's split between 2 capture screens simultaneously.
I've honestly never tried to watch it that way. Or did I play it that way once on this stream? I don't know. It's hard to remember.
I think you played it where the timers were once. Yes, I think you did.
That seems right.
Yep.
Because I'm very new at this, and OBS Studio is very scary.
And when you said so-and-so stream has transformed into a small red circle, I knew exactly what you meant. Window capture, guys. This is that inside baseball.
Why does it do that? It's so... it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. And what won't be fine is the Tired Monkey clips on that hill. Oh yeah, he clipped on the hill.
Can you explain more for our viewers? I know exactly what you're talking about. But maybe some of our viewers don't.
What, clipping on the hill?
Yeah.
Yeah, so when you see KLM do Snake Man stage, you'll see that when he gets to that hill, he just jumps over it. And generally in this game, when you're falling, you gain speed. What's that? Acceleration. So you accelerate the longer you fall. So if you clip something, your acceleration's back to 0.
Gotcha. And
yeah.
So if you do that, you don't want that to happen. Cool.
Yeah, you want as few things between you and the ground.
KLM once again grabbing the health before Hardman.
Maybe he'll whip out a new strat this time, but now I've got to watch Monkey. See if somebody is actually going to have some balls for this snake section, because they both played it super safe last time. Oh my goodness. Not a slide in sight.
Where would he be sliding? There's no... Oh, well...
You slide off the cloud.
Yeah, I guess you could.
But, I mean... You die a lot.
You definitely don't want to do that.
So, I don't begrudge them for their safe strats.
No, it's a race. You can't begrudge people for safe strats, just not too safe. KLM pulls out the fantastic strategy on Hardman, which is why he got that health of just doing it normally and being left with a lot of health at the end of the fight, which is it's definitely a strategy. But Tired Monkey, once again, showing his kind of crazy skill at Snake Man. He's one more hit, and he's up on the center. Once again, always good to see.
Yeah, it's a strong finish.
So we're back here in the final stretch of the first 8 robos. We're not going to see as good times. Was that the slide? Okay.
Oh, KLM! Oh wow! So KLM, if you ever been in an inflatable bouncy castle, you know how it can be hard to get your footing once it starts undulating.
Yeah, once you try to jump, it like dips out from under you.
That's what's happening in that snake section. So generally, we try to kill the snake before we get into that whoopee wavy section, but KLM did just fine.
Yeah,
it took him 3 jumps to get 10 shots in.
He made it. Didn't seem to have a problem. All right, we are on Magnet Man stage, so I guess enjoy the acapella singing. Don't fucking snap. Sorry. Okay. Well, the moment's gone, so we can go back to commentating now. Sorry, guys. Next race. Tired Monkey's getting stuck at that little attractor again. I don't know why he's doing that.
Tractor?
There was not tractor, like the thing that pulls you close. Damage boost, then shoot him. He'll be toast, or he'll jump and you'll get the slow pattern. Okay, cool. No, we got it. We got it. We finished it. We finished it. We finished strong.
If you put a puller on it.
puller? Is that what they're called? Pullers?
Yeah.
Okay.
A tractor puller.
Tractor puller. Cool. Alright, good. Well, there you have it, folks. That's what they're called. They're called tractors now. So we're seeing KLM in Snake Man, landing a lot of very good hits. We're going to see how Tired Monkey's RNG is. He's got a decent amount of health, but we don't want to see all jumps. We want to see a couple just stand there's. But as long as he's getting 3 hits every cycle, it's going to be a fast fight. And
KLM
proves to
with
be a fast fight.
Stronger snake fight than Monkey had.
Well, he didn't land on the...
Monkey was just throwing away a lot of shots over Snake Man's head.
Yeah, I noticed that.
KLM was connecting more often than not.
Yeah, that was happening. But KLM didn't make it on the pedestal, which means it doesn't count. So we're seeing Tired Monkey beat his 7th robot master before KLM does. And at the end of Hardman stage and Sparkman stage, we are going to see we're going to have a more comparable sort of view of who's ahead, who's behind.
Right, and as we pointed out last race, Sparkman is a shorter stage, so we do expect KLM to finish ahead of Monkey out of 8 robots, but it might be closer than last race.
Yep.
Where they were just 30 seconds apart.
Yeah, we still got an entire stage to go, and it's Buster only. Anything could happen. Tired Monkey could fall in the B pit again.
Stages.
KLM could miss some of these platform jumps. These are things I don't wish on anyone, especially not platform jumps.
Hardman stage is famous for not having any spikes or holes.
Yeah, no instant kills in this stage, just a bunch of monkeys.
And bees.
And bees. Monkeys and bees.
And Jaws of Life.
If you're getting hit by Jaws of Life, Kyle, I do not know what to tell you.
Monkey got hit by Jaws of Life last race.
Oh, I didn't see it. It's fine.
He was down in the bee pit.
No, it doesn't count. No, it doesn't. Well, yeah, okay. Well, if you let those bees spawn, I don't know what to tell you. Did I just say that? Yeah, I said the same thing twice. It's fine. Tired Monkey's making it through the dozers with no problems at all. Sometimes their hitboxes do weird things. Didn't happen this time.
Alright. Much better, Monkey. Much better.
Good. That's how you want to do that, bro. For sure.
Getting 3 swag shots to start off the proto fight. Okay, so KLM had a 1942 kill last time. That's not going to happen because of that dip he took in the Gemini Man water. Both runners.
It's going to be really close to 20.
Fell in the water in Gemini. For anybody joining us late. Got a 1958.
He gets a sub
KLM.
20.
Yeah.
Why do we let him play in this tournament? Why doesn't he have his own special tournament where he can just be fantastic and get sub 20s even with a death? I will never understand.
But he could have used the sub earlier, 1-800.
Can't do that in this race, Kyle. Can't dial 1-800 Armorine and have your buddy submarine friend Rush come along. Okay.
So they also had an arcade cabinet at this thing the other night, and I played Mega Man: The Power Fighters 2.
Oh, really? Okay. I was about to make fun of you for bringing up this event again, but that seems really cool. I would play the Power Fighters.
You fight with an ally to fight through the Robot Masters, and then at the end you beat up Wily. And Mega Man has an existential crisis at the end. I won't spoil it or waste any more time talking about this. But if you ever get a chance to play Mega Man: The Power Fighters, do it.
I might do. The option of Mega Man having an existential crisis is something we haven't seen since Mega Man 7, I don't think. So I would love to get more of that.
Yeah.
We're seeing Tired Monkey pull out Gemini Laser here.
Yeah.
Little bit of
enjoy that while you can, Monkey.
A little bit of controversy in this category. Is this the last race where anyone can do that?
We got until the end of June. So basically what happened was I theorized that you could get through that screen without pulling out a weapon, and I made a video, a task video, and showed it could be done with about 22 frame inputs. And everybody had a good laugh because nobody was going to do that. But then Casio actually figured out, you can do it in real time. And so we had a controversy, and the rules got changed. But So starting July 1st, if you want to put a Buster only time on the category, you have to damage boost from that spider and then crawl back up the ladder in iframes. It's pretty tricky. We don't have a good setup for it yet. It almost made Tired Monkey quit the tournament. He was so upset about it, but we're happy that he stuck around.
Yeah, it's a controversial time here. It's because it does make the run. The trick's not easy, and no setup has been found for it. I'm sure eventually, we will find a setup for it.
Yeah,
and
it's so cool because like. Yes, there are moments in the run that require a rush item, but that's the only moment that required a non-rush weapon.
Yeah, save from
because
the
enemy is literally above you, and so it was very satisfying to get that out of the run.
To just get the last weapon out, it makes sense.
Yeah, but now we actually have to execute it in runs.
In theory, it's very, very good, which means it's good for fasted CC and nobody else.
Yeah, we'll get a setup.
Alright. I totally have not been clicking these robot heads off.
Alright, man.
No, just kidding. Yes, I have.
Get your revenge on Quick Man here. Just get a nice, quick kill. Man. Damage boost through the rangs. Jump over the body. Good. How did he not take body damage?
That's wild. Oh, alright. And he's going for the E-Tank.
Good call.
Because he was getting landed on in the next frame or so. That was absolutely the right call by Tired Monkey.
Yeah,
and it's hard to see losing an E-Tank there, but, if the alternative is fighting the boss from the beginning again, you gotta weigh your options. Right. And you gotta weigh them quick.
And in the last race, he didn't use an E-Tank, and he died.
Yep.
And if that hadn't happened...
Who knows how this would have gone? Yeah. Who knows if we'd even be here right now.
Yeah, that last race, yeah, exactly, that could have been his.
So Tired Monkey gets the shadow music despawn, which is gonna make his dark room a lot easier. Did I click everyone? There we go. Meanwhile, KLM is moving on to Doc Gemini's stage. And when I started that phrase, I didn't know what stage he was going to.
And he reduced lag.
Well, actually, he got the music. If you're listening to this song right now, and we're in the Doc Robot stage, it means the runner missed the music despawn, and the lag's gonna make them rage.
His name is Tired Monkey, but he doesn't have to brag.
Something lag.
Okay.
No, we're getting Shadow Song.
I had more, but now there's music, so.
I'm gonna do Shadow Song, I think. I'm gonna sing that. Is that cool? I do actually need the lyrics to this one right quick. Yeah. Not as.
And just everybody, I want everybody to know, yeah, Bill writes these great songs, but I write the first couplet. Okay, all right. So I get a songwriting credit. If you play the songs on the radio, I need my cut. Yeah.
I literally don't know where this song is on my computer. Oh, this is bad. Commentate. Say something. Say something interesting.
Alright, so KLM is jumping over Flashman with the greatest of ease. While Tired Monkey is making it through this Woodman fight with his last E. So no more E-Tanks for Monkey. Let's see if he can get this free hit here. No, Monkey is not having good luck with that final shot. Again, it's possible if you just
Shadow
one
Man,
shot left to get on
Shadow
him,
Man.
Fire.
He's running through the shadows. He's throwing shadow blades. His stage has pools of lava and sprinting grenades. Oh, that's not good.
Jerk.
Shadow Man, Shadow Man, Shadow Man, Shadow Man. He's living in the shadows. He's throwing shadow blades. You're really behind me, dude. This is not working. If you are listening to this song right now, and we're in the Doc Robot stage, it means the runner is... You're killing me.
How are we out of sync if we're in the chat together?
Because I have the latency. Let's see. You're singing in sync with me, but I've got latency to you. my word's going to you. Whereas I don't have any latency from me. I'm really sorry, guys.
I guess we just gotta take a latency approach then.
Was that a pun? I didn't hear it. I'm sorry.
A pun. Kind of like Doc Heat was just a pun tired monkey. But this is a man who was ready to challenge Doc Heat when he had 4 health. So you know he can finish this fight. With 12 hits health, he's gonna give some double hits in. More double hits. Like a double hit gun. It's gonna double his pleasure.
You're back to that again. Okay, cool.
Longer with big red and orange Doc Heat because he's on fire like Tired Monkey's run.
What? Why would you do that to us, Tired Monkey? You can't. Like, you just can't.
Fired Monkey.
That's unbelievable. That's just uncouth. Fantastic fight by Tired Monkey, finishing it up strong because he's a champion. But is he the champion? The match will continue. Tired Monkey going on to Needleman stage, and KLM seeing if he can do a little bit better with the Metal Man fight than he did last time around.
Yeah, see if we can get into the rhythm. You don't want to mash this fight because if you mash all your bullets at one Y height, then he might jump over them or be under them. But if you space him out, he is likely to take contact from one of them. Yeah, this is good. This is really good. He's hitting him right in the, we're gonna say right in the toes.
Yeah, and even if you hit him in the toes, it's fine. This is not one of those games that has locational damage in it. So KLM kind of wipes the floor with Metal Man. We'll see how Tired Monkey does against Mr. Airman Gatosanai.
Putting some diamonds on the soles of his shoes.
Oh wah, oh wah.
Oh wah! Did you get the
no!
Spawn?
Alright, well there's a mashup that you need to make.
Caleb,
Neil needs to make.
He spawned. I saw him stroking those spikes. But things do look pretty
You saw
slow,
him
so
what?
I don't think he got it.
Okay, not sure if Kyle or KLM got the music despawn. But he did get the garbage block destruction. It doesn't... Oh, no! I was gonna say it doesn't look super laggy, but I guess it was laggy enough. That's super not something you want to see. Now we gotta go through this entire section again.
Yeah, and he's doing this section quickly, which means he's taking damage, which means he's gonna have to do the Doc Quick fight without full health unless he burns an E-tank.
Yep. Yep,
now,
he definitely
Monkey
is.
has no E-tanks. KLM probably has at least one. Oh my gosh, KLM. Whew.
Tricky stuff. This is one of the laggier rooms. Like I said, these junk blocks will do crazy stuff to you.
They can zip you out to your death. If you get a big health drop from one of them, it can mess up your jump. You fall in a hole. Now, KLM didn't seem to do either of those things, but I'm not surprised they would offer new ways to die. Yeah, use that E-tank. He's got one tank left.
Yeah.
Even after using that one.
I thought we were about to see an old classic way to die. Going up against Quickman.
You're dying to Quickman, what?
We used to die to Quickman because that was the style at the time. Anyway.
In my day.
But KLM recovers fine and gets enough hits off.
In my day, we died to
quickly
Oil Man and Mega Man DOS.
Oil Man. That is a deep cut, sir. You might as well say like Time Man or something. Wait, was Oil Man also in that?
You said Tongue Man.
No, Time. Oh God.
He'll lick you.
Shh. I'm furious right now. I'm so mad.
It's okay, bud.
Oh, it's not.
That was just a taste.
Christ.
Of my puns.
I hate you so much. We've got... I can't. We got Tired Monkey going into Gemini mid. Stop talking!
He's gonna coil up here, then he's gonna switch to blue, because he's KLM. Monkey probably do the same thing. You can just fly over the spring, but he's gonna be blue as much as possible.
Yeah, true blue is something that mostly Kyle will say. I'm not really... I don't know. You know, doing things as blue as possible, because sometimes it's possible, oh, I'm already in rush coil. I might as well shoot this guy down. Speaking of blue, Gemini Man stage is pretty blue, and it kind of consumed Tired Monkey here. He's going for...
Yeah, he just died the same way he did last race, but then he dies again on purpose so that he gets full lives, which is good since an untimely game over did hurt him last race, and now he's got two extra lives.
Unfortunately, that is going to take some time, and KLM is already fighting Airman. And Tired Monkey at this point can't really afford to lose time. KLM is just too dominant here. So we'll see how Tired Monkey does. Hopefully the rest of the stage will go fine for him. KLM is going to defeat all these enemies, and then book a flight on Rush Airways.
Get some very clean jumps there. Rush Airways?
Yeah, sure. Nah, never mind. Okay, it's stupid. We'll cut that in post. Tired Monkey having some trouble with these tadpole eggs. Like I said, you want to get 3 spawned, and then do something else, and then do whatever shooting you need to, but he destroyed many more eggs than he kind of needed to. And it happens.
Yeah, you have to break a few eggs to make an omelet, but not more than 3.
Omelet, more like froglet shit. Because they're kind of like
I like to serve my froglets with some tadpolenta.
Ooh! Oh, I'm jealous. I didn't think of that one. Anyway,
yeah.
Tired Monkey's going up against Flashman. Getting hit by a lot of these shots. He can fire the bullet at like numerous angles. Which means if he decides to hit you, he's gonna hit you. There's not a whole lot you can do about it.
So I've played with that bullet, and it seems like you can't really manipulate it in any obvious way. Which means if you're trying to damage boost off the bullet, it's pretty unreliable, because sometimes he'll just throw the bullet wildly. And that's what Monkey was doing. He was taking damage from the bullet, which I think only does 2 damage. A lot less than the body.
Rather than taking body damage. True. Okay, so Tired Monkey came into this section with a lot more health, still scaring us because of the, just because of the crazy platforming you have to do, and you don't want to run out of invincibility there. You okay, Kyle?
Yeah, but he's just, he's got so much swag.
He really does. Definitely a good racer to watch. Don't know if he's going to be able to beat Bubble Man. On his current health, Bubble Man would have to be very, very nice to him, I think, for him to do that. But he's electing not to dash himself. Yes, he is. Okay.
He might have missed it. It's pretty... Well, I don't know if it's hard. I've never... Well...
I haven't tried it. I don't know.
Consistently jump into the spikes from the gate.
Gotcha.
I don't know if there's a setup, but it's not just something... It's not plug and play.
Okay.
It's possible he missed it.
Now it's Tired Monkey's turn to take on Bubble Man for real. Meanwhile, KLM is entering, in this tournament, his final Wily's Castle.
It's a good feeling.
I'm sure it must be. You don't want to do Wily's Castle. You just don't. After you're done with the Doc Robots, just like, I want to be done with this run.
Monkey is standing very close to Doc Quick. Doc Bubble. They tell me that if you stay on close to Bubble, he won't hit you with his bubbles. That's very scary, but he had a lot of health because of the death, and so he was able to test that theory.
Yeah, and that's a mark of a good runner, being able to adjust your strategies on the fly, depending on how much health you've got, and these runners, of course, can both do that.
They've shown that multiple times today. Now, KLM's pride could cost him some time here, but it doesn't. Again, he gets the true blue jump there. First try, and by the way, these runners are less than 1.5 minutes apart, judging by the start of that cutscene. So, fewer than 90 seconds separating these two runners.
Once again, this is anyone's race. We saw the KLM died to the Wily machine. You know, it's anything can happen here. These runners are both going to be using probably not safe strats. There's no time to be using safe strats anymore. That time was when you were back in the winner's bracket.
Right. I mean, if KLM plays the Wily machine safe this time, and Tired Monkey has a good Wily machine, well then there's Tired Monkey making up some time.
Yep. Tired Monkey posting a Bible thump into chat. This isn't great. This is worrying.
I think we're fine.
Yeah, looked fine.
That a little while ago. I was afraid he was going to die on the spikes or something.
He's just trying to trick us. Which is fine. He's allowed to do that.
He didn't jump off the ladder and then jump back up on the ladder. That made me sad.
Yeah, that is a bit of a time save that you can do.
Monkey doing exactly what you should do if you're behind in a race here. He's just gonna fly over this Joe.
Yep.
I mean, it's actually what KLM does is actually faster if you get it first try.
It's tough though.
Yeah, there's just an itty bitty space in front of that Joe to land on.
The Tired Monkey is gonna wait for the Yoku platform to come beneath him, just in case you miss that slide jump, which is probably frame perfect or pretty close.
It's not anywhere close to frame perfect. I think it's 5 frames.
No.
But yeah, Monkey is notorious for doing that with no safety net. But yeah, very wisely, he took that extra 2 or 3 seconds.
Yep. Like I said, now's the time. That's kind of the theme of this race. Tired Monkey getting caught by a whirlpool. Doesn't do any damage. But you don't want to lose any time with the turtles. They
Nope.
Their RNG will do that for you.
Yep. Turtles in time.
Okay.
Yep. KLM not taking any chances here.
Yep.
Those bouncing body blocks do cause a lot of damage.
It's definitely dodgeable. I've seen it dodge before, but the lag you're dealing
Oh my
with
gosh.
is just going to be remarkable. And KLM misses the
Pretty upset right now with
four
himself.
cycle by one single shot.
Yeah, like some cycles he bounces to recalibrate, so you haven't lost a lot of time. But if you have to see that cycle, you lose about 18 seconds as he reconfigures himself.
That's a long one for sure.
So if a monkey can get a 4 cycle, then we get. I might actually do some time. I'll about 39 minutes.
That's a significant time savings. You kind of started mumbling there at the end, but I'm going to say that you meant
Yeah.
a significant time savings.
Yep,
Is
KLM
it
grabbing an
savings or
E-tank, so now he has 3 E-tanks.
That should
Visions
serve
of
him pretty
Wily
well.
Machine dancing in his head.
Yeah, KLM's got to be kicking himself for that one, even though it didn't end up affecting the outcome of the race. You still never want to see that happen. Never want to see a death to Wily Machine, especially not right at the end like that.
There's a lot to watch right here. We got Monkey's very solid.
Wow!
double fight.
Yeah.
But then in KLM, the only person we know of in the world. Oh my God!
Once again, one shot away from a 4 cycle.
Oh, and KLM again, very close to a 1 cycle clones.
Yep. Yeah, we're seeing a shot for shot remake of what happened last time. Except for this devil fight, wonderful, almost wonderful by both of our runners.
How is that a gold yellow devil for Monkey? Huh.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if he's gotten a 4 cycle before. I don't think I've ever seen it.
So 3 cycle is possible.
Wow.
I've never gotten one.
No.
But yeah, 3 cycle is possible. 4 cycle is what we aspire to.
What's he take? 28 hits?
Yeah.
You'd have to hit him 10 times every. That's absurd.
Yeah.
You'd have to be so close, and probably you'd probably have to be dodging his I-beams. I don't even want to think about that.
Yeah, you have to get the key. Since you can only have 3 shots on screen at a time, the key is to get close.
Yeah. Which means he's definitely gonna bop you with that I-beam unless you're like super good.
Kind of like with Wily Machine, we saw KLM getting more than 3 shots on 1 jump because he was very close.
Yep.
And we saw how that turned out.
So Tired Monkey is making his way to the clones right now. We'll see how good he can do this, if he can pull off a 2 cycle.
He had a rough one last time.
I think it only went up to 3
nice,
cycles.
bro!
Oh, he got that top layer.
Clone bro.
Very very friendly pattern by the clones. That second time. Once you get to the 2nd cycle and beyond, it's totally random which one of the clones is going to be the shootable one. and getting it on the top layer again, where you already are, is obviously the most advantageous situation if you didn't manage to finish in one cycle. The any % run obviously finishes in just one hit because you've got a pretty good weakness, and a cool trick that allows you to exploit that weakness.
KLM took a headbutt from Needleman, that is his most damaging attack, but then KLM just stood in the corner.
Yeah, Needleman is pretty vulnerable when he's doing the headbutt. He stays on the ground for a while and you can hit him a couple times, but if he does tag you with it, it's, well, he's Needleman. It's gonna be the spikiest part of his body.
I want to thank both runners because as we approached these races, there were some races that were just blowouts, and that was mostly my fault, sorry. But in both of these races today, we see both runners in refights at the same time. This is actually a closer race than the last one.
Yeah, it is.
KLM needs to not die on Wily Machine this time if he wants to keep his lead.
Yeah, that's kind of what this comes down to. It's like, I don't know if he's got Tired Monkey's stream open so he can tell how far ahead he is. Because I feel like a conservative strat from KLM and a normal strat from Tired Monkey would give it to KLM at this point. But does he know that? Or do we just know that?
Yeah, I think Tired Monkey has said he doesn't watch his opponent usually.
Yep. It's very sportsmanlike to not watch. Alex is saying that KLM doesn't watch the race either. KLM
well,
trying not to get
some risky stuff. Don't get hit by some stuff. Nice 3-cycle there. Wow.
Good 3-cycle. You almost forgot that health. You definitely want to pick up that health, Tired Monkey. You were nearly dead here.
Okay. Wow. Using an E-tank before a fight. I don't know why you do that, but I can understand from a superstitious. On a superstitious level, he's going into Spark here, so...
No, yeah, okay. No, I didn't even think of that, but that is...
The guy
in my mind, that's the most likely
explanation. Last time. Now, this time he has an extra life. So...
He does. He's got plenty of health. I don't see him...
Get a game over.
I don't see him dying to a refight, but even if he does...
Who does he have to fight? Why did he grab that health?
He's got another fight. He's got three more.
Okay. Alright. Clearly he's going to go for the fast part.
Yeah, of course.
Alright, so let's say Shadow Man gives KLM all blades. What then?
Yeah, if it's all blades, anything can happen. This is Buster only. No rules, just right. Buster only.
Slides under that blade, very nice.
Here's the thing, if Shadow Man gives KLM a bunch of blades, then KLM will just dodge them.
Yeah, well, you got hit by 2 blades.
Yeah.
2 out of 3. And a lot of slides. Shadow Man is being a bro. Ooh!
Yep, really good pattern, really good dodges by KLM. Gets the health. Good job, KLM. It's good for your health.
It's a swag exit, though. He exited by jumping up into the exit instead of...
He did. That was pretty fantastic.
All right, 4507 is ready. Going into machine, but I mean, there's really not even...
Oh, Tubes.
Time. It's just going to be a question of whether he dies or not.
That's really all it comes down to. Tube's correcting me. I did say Buster only. I meant Buster mostly. But everyone knew that, of course. Tired Monkey's still got, it looks like 2 fights left in his refights, while meanwhile KLM is against the machine. And KLM's got E-tanks, right?
Yeah, but KLM also has pride, and he also maybe doesn't know where the race is, and he's also getting wrecked by these pellets.
Whoa!
So he was playing around with this strategy where he damage boosts and where he gets super close, damage boosts, and then jumps up and fires. And
okay, yeah.
I don't know where that. I don't know how refined he made that strat, but
I'm not sure. But he is taking a lot of bullets here.
Try it out. Okay, Jesus.
All right, there's that hit that we were looking at. Using the second of 3 E-tanks
now.
Yep, he's down to 1. Tired Monkey dies to Magnet Man.
Really?
That's something you don't want to see. And of course, it was on Magnet Man's last hit he could have taken. That little blunder there.
What?
I'm not saying Tired Monkey could have won this, but KLM is out of E-tanks right now.
Wow.
But Dr. Wily is also out of E-tanks, and that is the machine done. KLM
with you.
now just going towards his victory lap. I didn't mention it in the last race against the fight against Sigma. The reason that the runners switched to Shadow Blade and then Topspin, and then a rush thing and then Topspin, is because it's impossible to damage Wily at all with any weapons with the Buster.
It's funny that you always call him Sigma, since it was you that
Are you
pointed
kidding
out
me?
to me.
I didn't say Sigma.
You, you said Sigma now.
And you've got Light God lying in chat. I said Gamma. Don't check the VOD. I'm deleting this VOD. I'm deleting this VOD. That's easy.
And it was you who pointed out to me that
Whatever.
that is the Greek letter gamma on his forehead.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Well, enough about that nonsense. KLM has finished his race with a RaceBot official time of 47:22. A wonderful time, which is going to cause him to win the Mega Man 3 Buster Only tournament.
Alright, but Monkey's going to show us an insanely good Wily Machine fight. We didn't get to see this last race because fate conspired against him and he forfeit. But
It's going to be good. Did he get 4 shots off there? Unassisted?
I
What a
would
champ.
believe it. I think these are the, I mean, I say with confidence, these are the 2 best machine fighters in the tournament.
Yep.
KLM showing off his beard filled in with black magic marker. Very.
Oh no! You're not gonna put him on blast for that, are you? Tired Monkey's got 1 shot left, but now is not the time to lose this.
Sometimes you have to use an E-tank. Yep.
Because dying here would be a game over, which wouldn't be as critical as doing it in the refights.
KLM.
This is unbelievable. This is kind of unconscionable. I'm gonna real quick put a picture of the Bustin' guy in front of KLM's screen because I can't. It's going too quick. Is it still there? Yeah, it's still there. Okay. Bustin' guy's going in front. No, I'm just kidding. KLM, you want... Oh, yes, go away.
You
deserve this, KLM.
You deserve to foist your propaganda upon us.
Kyle, how many sub-50 Buster-only runners do we have? People with sub-50 times.
Fast SCC, KLM1187, Tired Monkey, Prizzy, Kyle Precise.
Oh, Prizzy, too. So Tired Monkey finishes up with a... Well, actually, he's not hitting his split. No, there he goes. He hit the split. Okay, good. Finishes with the sub-50, which only 5 people, can boast that claim.
Sub-50 makes me feel good.
Sub-50 makes me feel good.
Wow, well, give me those RaceBot times and I will when I started this tournament, one of the things I was looking forward to the most was putting in results.
47-22 for Mr. 1187.
Get to do my last one. 47-22.
Yes, sir.
And
49-24.
49-24. Just about 2 minutes separating these runners. Here we go. Submit scores.
Let me bring the bracket up. There we go. And that's a victory by KLM1187. Congratulations to him. Congratulations to all the runners, but especially to him. Right. It's KLM1187.
Let me review these results. Okay,
you're gonna review them. We're gonna send them to the boys in the lab.
End the tournament. Tournament is over, guys.
Did you end it?
It's done.
Wonderful.
Woo!
What a fantastic tournament. What a great time. What a great series of runs. What a good category. And that's how it goes. I'm gonna stop dragging this up and down. I'm making everyone sick.
What a great tournament. What a great tournament.
So Kyle Precise, what's next? What's the next big tournament on the horizon? Or is that yet to be determined?
Something that somebody else will make. Making a tournament is a pain in the ass. And this one only had 8 people in it.
That's totally fair. Tournaments can get a lot bigger than this.
It was still a ton of work.
Oh,
so
gosh.
Thank you for helping out. Thanks to KLM for being my co-organizer. Thanks to Light God for helping with some of the restreams and commentary, and for teaching me how to fight Needleman. And just thanks to everybody who was involved in this thing.
Yeah, definitely
thanks
shout
to
out
Monkey for sticking with it to the bitter end. Appreciate that. It's good that the second best Buster only runner in this tournament should finish second.
Yep, that definitely makes sense. I definitely want to give it a shout out to Kyle Precise and KLM, the two Kyles, the organizers of this tournament. None of this would have happened without you guys, and it was totally worth it. It was a really good time. Got to thank LightGod87. Didn't make it in the booth here today because we figured 3 was kind of a lot of people to commentate. But he has definitely done restreams before. Definitely worth watching. Definitely worth checking out. Shout out to t1redmonkey for almost taking this thing. For knocking KLM into the losers bracket. And shout out to everyone who competed, everyone who watched, everyone who's here right now. You got anything else to say, Kyle? Otherwise, I'm gonna play us off with the only song I know.
Ray Parker Jr.?
That's the one.
Enjoyed it, Bill. Thanks so much.
Awesome. Here you go, guys.
Ray Parker Jr. Here we go with Ghostbusters.
If there's something weird sleeping in your bed, oh, let me tell you something. Bustin' makes me feel good. Let me tell you something. Sleep in your bed. Ow. Let me tell you something. Sleeping makes me feel good. I ain't afraid of no sleep. I ain't afraid of no bed. An invisible bed. A freaky ghost bed.
Ray Parker.
real good.
Thank y'all so much for watching. Have a good one.